India is playing a great role in health of the nation, and I think we can play a significant role in the global healthcare. And to be able to do this, we need a meeting point of people who are involved in the total healthcare. Yes, we need doctors. Without doctors, you can't run medicine. We need the technology, but most important is we need medical innovators, we need medical technology, and all of them to come together. I think Healthex serves that purpose, bringing the various healthcare players together and to see what are they doing, how can they do things better by bringing in new concepts, new innovations. And this is where I believe Healthex 11 in second year itself has taken a major stride in the health development goals of our country. I have no doubt in the years to come, Healthex will play the role that is required for just not national health goal achievements, but I think try to fit in to the international arena. So I expect, like people go everywhere to RSNA, they go to Düsseldorf, they go to Arab Health. I think people from all over the world should now force to come to India because we have the wherewithal to make a difference because we've already made a significant difference in innovations. I've seen some of those products, which are manufactured in India, as good or better than anything in the world, and at a cost which is unbelievably low. See, everyone thinks that their particular economical growth is important for a nation. But for age long, we have always been saying health is wealth. So without health, there is no use of all other wealth. So I think in the entire structure of the national growth, national planning, health should play a very significant role. What we are now trying to see is, if you see at Apollo, we said Apollo hospitals will move the healthcare from hospital to the clinic, and now we said we'll move to the home. All because of the technology that's available. We are using the telephones to transmit the tele-advice, to transmit healthcare markers. All of these are possible, and I think once this is there, more and more people will come forward with better innovations so that India will be a healthy country. And I believe it can be healthy not only because of the development that takes place, but bringing that realization in people. This is why I want people in Karnataka, people in India should start visiting Healthex. Then they will know that it is not doctors or healthcare players who will preserve their health. They are responsible for their own health. We must play the health of in individual's hand. I think, as I said, we have a large group of hospitals. We are supporting it with a large number of clinics. Now with using the cell phone, we are able to give mobile health. We started telemedicine, not only in India, we are connected to all the African countries. So we hope we will develop that as a greater tool to touch people from across the length and breadth of the country. Government of India is planning what's called the NKN, National Knowledge Network. If it's going to be available at every single village, I would like to see that health rides along with it. Then I think we have reached the ultimate in healthcare delivery in our country. Industry is to say, you can do it. You have always repeated or copied or used what is developed in the rest of the world. But now with our understanding of healthcare, with our understanding that the quality is important and the cost benefit should occur, I'm sure innovation will happen. Innovations we have done, innovations we need more in healthcare so that inclusive healthcare will come. When it comes to India, there are 1 billion people in Africa, there are another 1.5 billion people in the ASEAN countries, they will all be benefited. Yes and no. They realize health is important, but they have not embraced saying, who can do what, let's give them the best tools in their hand, place the tools in their hands. So I think it's time that both understand the value of each other. I believe the government should act as a stimulator and regulator, and the actual work should need to be done by the private healthcare people. Without any doubt. I've been asking for it. I've asked the government. This year even fertilizer industry got a infrastructure status. I've been asking the government, healthcare needs, an infrastructure or priority industry status, so that there will be greater players that would come in, greater incentives that will be available, so that we need, there is no use our incremental growth in healthcare. We need multiples of growth to meet the large challenges that India faces. We have huge healthcare challenges. Number one, to tackle the diseases. We are the diabetic capital of the world, heart capital of the world, cancer capital of the world. We are huge human resources deficiency. We need to double our doctors, triple our nurses, quadruple our paramedics. We need to add huge beds, 100,000 beds for each year for next 10 years. With all of this, if it is done without any expense to the government, it would encourage all of these so that there will be skillful, gainful employment of people. And we are all talking every day, you are seeing GDP growth. Somebody says it will grow by 0.1%, another person says it will grow down by 0.2%. If they add health into it, give the stimulus to health, it will grow by another additional 2%. It's going very slow. Again, it's going very slow. There I don't blame the government. I blame the awareness of people. And they ensure that two-wheeler, their four-wheeler, their home for theft and fire, they don't think their dear ones should be insured. Good luck. God bless all of you.